Hey family, it's Sandra, a queen. Bring. Send y'all some kisses. You might be going through it. I love you. I want to thank everybody for watching me on YouTube. I'm just grateful for Amazon being quick because I need them. I'm grateful for Premier for the it's like Ensure. It has a lot of vitamins in it. It's a vitamin protein drink. It's for anyone, not just women. But it's keeping me going, keeping my mom going. I'm never tired. I have enough energy for 5 people. Everywhere I go to sleep. That's why. I had to laugh at myself. I'm sorry. Woo, that's funny. I do. I get my rest, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. Everywhere I go to sleep. I don't care. Whatever, man. But anyway, I want to thank Tawana the Goddess, number 374334, for all my lovely jewels. Look at your girl. Bling, bling, bling. And my necklace. Ooh, looky there. And my bangles and bracelets and things and my girly whirly. I'm so happy. I thank the Lord. And my pretty ring. Look at my ring. Yeah. And so I just want to thank my sister and my brother for coming over to visit. My mom's not here. She's at her own crib. My mom got her own stuff. Hey, mama. But just coming by and keep me encouraged and keep everything going. I'm grateful to be able to do it. I have all the energy in the world. I used to take care of her before, so I'm used to it. I'm used to her, everything. I'm good on it. The Bible says, forsake not your mother when she is old. And too bad they don't say that about the dads. I don't know. They don't talk about daddies too much, do they? But anyway, forsake not your mother when she is old. And so I just thank God for every moment I spend with her. Grateful for everything that I have. The Lord hath indeed blessed me. I cannot complain. I'm grateful. I've been watching, some of these shows are addictive on Fire Stick. Trap Queens? Woo-wee! I was like, Wally Palooza. Did somebody forget to tell those people that you don't play with the alphabet boys? You're going to come up a loser every time. I'm telling you, don't do it. Nah. As much as people try to present all these things out here, you just got to climb up the right way and ask God to help you. And it was sad because when they realized what had happened, it was like improper method. I think they were thinking the right way, but it was just the way they did it. It was like, woo. And a lot of them came from right here. This is just, wow. I was like, I don't even know none of those people, but woo, I wish you the best. Praying for you. I'm going to manifestation route. I think it'll be better for me. Wow. And I understand what he's talking about as far as being LGBTQ, and he got locked up in prison. They did that on purpose to him, for him to be harmed. Well, him became a her, for her to be harmed. And, also dealing with a situation like that as for someone I knew, they got locked up and people were getting ready to attack, and you got to rescue them, because if you don't, God only knows what'll happen, So that was a very dirty move, but people just don't have the love anymore. And Karma, a girl named Karma, she's just right. Okay, people can call her all the names they want and say what they want to say about the spirit of karma, but all it is what you do comes back to you. As it is above, so it is below. And that's another thing that I don't understand as far as people. They talk about heaven and all the riches and jewels that heaven has, as above, so below. Okay, so why can't you have that now? And I'm not one for showing what I have, but I am grateful for how I live. And I still say, if you're not taught these things, you don't know. Please write down what it is that you desire in life. And here I have on my paper 8 ways to manifest anything. Okay? Like I said, this home that I have here, it really shocks a lot of people when they even stop by or just drop in and be like, whoa. But I tell you what, I don't have the biggest place here, but I always felt like whatever is in the cake is in the crumbs. And so, not saying this is a crumb that I got, but it ain't the biggest place in the building, I'll tell you that. And it was by design. I wasn't looking for that. I want to live beneath my means so that I can enjoy whatever I have or whatever I get. And God has just been rewarding me and blessing me. I go through for teaching these lessons to you all. Don't get me wrong. Everything that's of the Lord is tried by fire. But the point is you come out as pure gold. I'm not saying there weren't times I didn't feel like letting go, or there were times when I walked away and said I'm done. There were days I did do that, and there were days when I said, look, I'm just going to do me, and y'all do you, and everybody leave me alone. I'm going to go underground and just cut loose and do me and be me so I can breathe and not be what somebody else want me to be, and I did just that. For 30 years, people looked for me. I wasn't on social media. I could care less about it. Really don't like it now, I'll tell you the truth. But I just do this for this because I just don't feel like my social need to be on media. And that's just the way I live. I don't think people should know your deep, dark family secrets. And every family got them. Every family got skeletons and all this and whatever. But no. That's not the place for that. You know, you only let that in so far. To me, social media is not even real. I just don't deem it as real. You know, you love the people that are in your heart, that are part of you. But some people out here fronting and flossing, you just looking like, child, if you only knew. Some people have put that stuff out there and hurt themselves, you know. One of the girls was saying on the show, Trap Queen, they was taking pictures of her with all these stacks of money. She said if you look at it closely, they were dollar bills. They weren't $100 bills. I said that's still a fact, though, that you was out here taking them pictures and doing it. You got to watch it. When you start doing stuff like that, you got to basically be real low-key. Man, it ain't even worth it. A lot of people you thought was a friend, you're going to find out was a friend of me. You know, they was the biggest enemy you could have ever had because a lot of times they don't have what you have. They're that 99%, and here you are flossing with that 1%. And they looking at you like, yeah, all right, we're going to see how far that go. Sometimes it be the ones closest to you that hurt you the worst. And you just have to realize, hey, they never was for your program. You know, a lot of them never were. All you got to do is just start up something or get a business going, and you're going to find out who's really in your corner. You will find out. You know, and I'm not the type of person that I look for people to do anything for me. I do for myself, and I pay my way. There's nothing I got here that I did not buy or that I did not work on. I had some things before some things even came along. And people oohed and ahhed. No, baby. God don't want nobody to make you. He's making you. That way, like he told Abraham, no one can say they made you or gave you or had you to be who you are. God is saying, I did it. And can't nobody get the glory for that. Those that worship the universe, I ain't mad at you. Maybe that's your way of calling God, but I got to call God by his name, and it's Jesus. That's who saved me. That's who helped me to make it this far, and who kept me going when everything turned their back on me, including churches, including family will turn on you. Everybody will turn their back on you. You know, there are times when you just walk alone, and it's by design. Don't be bitter. Don't be hateful. Everybody got their own life. You live yours. There come a time when you got to be unattached from everything around you so that you can get you together. Long as you playing like mother cell nucleus and giving out this and doing that, and what they doing for you? A lot of them ain't going to do nothing. Don't worry about it. Because one day you will hit your own jackpot in life and get what you're supposed to have. Don't let that worry you. Okay? Do what God tell you to do. God told me to buy somebody something, and I know they hate my guts, and I know they done talked about me. I know they did what they did, and I don't even care. Because, baby, you got to deal with God and everything with him and his angels. I ain't got nothing to do with it. When God tell me to do something, I obey. The person had to put their head down because they felt bad. But they had a need, and I met it. So here you go. And I walked away. That's on you, boo. I'm getting my blessings. God said do that for her. And he didn't have to say it strong. Okay. Yeah, but a lot of people hate me. I ain't just been started being hated. I've been hated. I was hated as a little girl going to school. How she so black with long hair? None of your beeswax. How you get that texture of hair? How you get this? How you get that? None yo. Hey, baby, none yo. None your business. Why don't you mind your beeswax? I mean, these girls was prettier than me. I didn't even know what the word pretty meant. This little girl was jealous of me when we were in school. I ain't gonna never forget her name. I ain't gonna call her out because somebody might know her. But she was jealous of me. Oh, you think you so cute? And I thought, dang, she's beautiful. She looked better than me. I thought. Maybe not. Maybe she thought I looked better than her. I don't know. Wasn't my fault the boys didn't want to play with her and like me a little bit more. I ain't let them play with me now. I mean, like, you know, like that. But we used to just have fun. They would buy me candy. Oh, Sandra, you so cute. You so sweet. And I don't know, her attitude just was a repellent. People just didn't get with her. She was too mean. I don't know. But anyway, I was friendly. I was lonely. I needed a friend. I'm going to keep it real with you. Number one is be clear about what you want. Don't be ashamed. Don't act like somebody's standing over you. A lot of you are fighting with low self-esteem. If you were like me, my self-esteem was zero. It had to been like a pebble or the size of a pebble. Because I didn't know what nothing was. You know, I had a nice family life. It was good. And I didn't understand about a lot of stuff till I went to school. It was like hell. I was like, what is this place you leaving me at? I was in kindergarten saying, I can't wait to be in the 12th grade and get out of here because I don't like none of these kids. I'm not feeling this. I told my mother, where you going? She said, I'm going home. I said, I want to drink coffee and watch soap operas. I don't want to stay here with these kids. I don't want to be with these children. I was dressed to the nine, honey. My mom had me sit up there sharp as ever. My dad. I didn't want to be there. I said, I want to go home and sit on the stairs and watch soap operas with you. What is this? Babysit one of the kids. I don't know. But anyway, it says, be clear about what you want. I wanted to be grown really quick, and I am now. I'm so happy. I didn't like being a kid. So, okay, let's break it down. I manifested that I wanted this place. But it seemed like I was in a kind of a tight where you can't go back to where you were because the house I had, they broke into it. How you have a laser beam underneath the basement and they break into it? That's tragic. But anyway, when people have addictions, they feed the addiction any way they can. So then I was a caregiver. His home was just wonderful. And I'm like, let me see what I can come up with. So I just stood there and said, I declare and decree, and I'm going to have me a home on the river, and this is everything I said. That's how. Tell God what you want. Feel what you want. That's one thing people... Wealth is a feeling. You got to feel it first before you even get it. You got to realize, I can have that. I can have whatever I want. And that's your attitude about it. And you don't back off of it. I don't care if you're on WIC welfare and food stamps, baby. Because I've been there. I said, nah, this is just a phase. I'm coming out of this. I'm going back to school. Something. That's your way out. Education, and believe and work towards what you want. Don't listen to people because you'll never do nothing. Trust the process. That's part of feeling it. You don't see it. It ain't around. You don't even have a smell of it. But you just know, this is what I want. This is for me. And really what you want is already done. Okay? And so then it says, create a plan and stick to it. Go back to school. Why y'all just sit at home and do nothing? Go online and go to school. They say they paying $6,000, $7,000 for you to go back. I'm thinking about doing that myself. Yeah, they said they paying $6,000, $7,000 or whatever. I might go back. I've been going back. I just went back and got my license to handle food and dietary nutritionist and all that. I'm going to be a chef, baby. So you just sit there talking about I got a dream and don't educate yourself or do something towards it. Buy some things that would go to the dollar store. I remember one time I had to move out of this one home I was in and just want to be on my own. I went and got a box with a bunch of dollar store stuff in it. Kitchen towels, hand those mitts and stuff for the oven and all that. And before I knew it, I was moving. God had opened the door. And then I used to say people give me their money freely. And people did. People literally walked up to me and gave me money. You know, I remember incidents of people actually FedExing me $700 cash. And it was no strings attached. It was just $700 cash. You can have whatever you want now. It's up to you. You know, if you don't believe it, then you won't receive it. That's how it go. It says, raise your vibration. A lot of times the problem is you have low self-esteem. Our self-esteem blocks a lot of things. It's not that you're not going to get it, but low self-esteem makes you feel like you're not worthy of it. And that's how I felt for years. I just didn't feel worthy. Or you have that spirit of unforgiveness where people have harmed you or hurt you. Go past that and start writing out how you feel. Write it out and just say how you feel. Tell the truth. And then send that a clean letter. Y'all don't send nothing nasty to nobody. And tell them how you really feel. And be honest about it. And let it go. Let go. Start letting go. You got to start letting go. Ask God to heal your heart. I had to ask God to heal me. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. And write it down. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. And a fear, I don't know. People say the opposite of fear is courage. But according to the word of God, to me the opposite of fear is love. Because he said perfect love casteth out fear. Because fear hath torment. I've had fear for years. I was just absolutely a bundle of nerves. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. And so with that, you have to learn to start loving. Because you have fear, a lot of times because you don't love someone, because someone hurt you. And it opened up an airway or a pocket of pain. But what you do is you write out that I forgive that person. I am healed now. And you keep on confessing it till it's a reality. Okay? We want to receive all that we have. You still get what you want. This is Sandra Queen. I love you. Take care. Mwah.